Okay, does this ring a bell? Drop, 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 drop.
Hey, do you see this thing?
So Kendrick and SZA kicked off the GNX tour last night, and as you can see, he is not shying away from the Drake beef and continuing to troll by having a skit in the tour where he's in an interrogation or a deposition when you getting sued, like how Drake is doing the UMG lawsuit. So he's doing a skit like he's in a deposition, and he brings up that when Drake dropped the Drop and Give Me 50 record, drop, and went right into Not Like Us. And the people who were there last night, everything that I'm reading online, people seem to have had an amazing experience. Like the set list, they ran through. We could look at here. Check this out. Look, he did Whacked Out Murals, Squabble Up, King Kunta, TV Off. SZA came on, they did 30 for 30. Then he did a bunch of diss records too as well. He did Euphoria, Hey Now, Reincarnated, Humble, Backseat Freestyle, Family Tie, Swimming Pools, Mad City, All Right, Man at the Garden. I didn't expect him to do Euphoria. SZA came in, she does her set. They do Love, Dodger Blue, Peekaboo, Like That, DNA, Count Me Out, Money Trees, SZA. He does Bodies. And then he ends it with TV Off. And then there's a third leg. So they said they performed about 50 songs all together. It was about 2 hours and some change. And people who before were talking about, if you thought it was just all the bots and this wasn't real, look at this crowd, bro. Look at this crowd. This is unbelievable. This is what a stadium tour looks like. A lot of times we see these rappers do tours and they go inside the Barclays or Madison Square Garden or the Prudential Center, or you know what I mean, the crypto arena. Like, it's levels to this. Like when you got that super top row up there, like bro, this is unbelievable. Thousands upon thousands of people, and there's still people who would have bought tickets and went to the show, I'm sure. So this was a huge turnout. So much has been put online that I wonder if this is going to stay the same, the set list and some of the skits and in between and everything like that, because the internet loves to play spoiler and put everything out there. So for everybody who's coming for the next 15-20 shows, if they are searching stuff online, they pretty much know everything to expect. But given that we're talking about Kendrick, we're talking about SZA and TDE, I do expect at some point, maybe midway through, they might switch something up or change something just so it's not predictable or it's not, you know what I mean, mapped out already for those who haven't had a chance to experience it. Especially with this internet culture, I wouldn't be surprised if they had something like a contingency in place for that. You know what I mean? Like eventually all of this is going to leak out for the first half of the tour. So let's have something set up for people who still haven't seen the tour so that they have some surprises in store as well. Because the internet ruins everything. People posted everything. You feel me? They post everything. The dances, the outfits, the choreography, people post everything. So a lot of people didn't expect him to continue to kick Drake back in while on tour, but it looks like Kendrick has made up his mind where it's like, nah, we got beef. It's going to be war. It's on forever. And I'm standing on business. I'm standing on everything I said. And a lot of the things that he expressed in his diss songs is just that. Like, yo, imagine if he at one point in the diss records, he was talking about how Drake put money in the streets to try to get dirt on his name, and imagine if that would have ended up in the wrong person's hands, that could have did damage to him or his family. Like somebody, you know, it could have been a crash out. That, you know, it's a lot that Kendrick expressed in those records that make you feel it. And plus you don't just call somebody a PDF and then just walk it off the next day like, you know, it was just a battle. So I think Kendrick really hates this guy. Like, that's just pretty much what it boils down to. Like, you talked about my wife, you talked about my kids, being from my best friend. Like Drake took it places that Kendrick is clearly saying that ain't no coming back from. And I'm gonna stand on what I said. And I'm standing on business. And it is what it is. Feel however you feel. That's clearly what this statement is based off everything we seeing on this tour. So shout out to Dot. This is dope. Shout out to SZA. And y'all get in the comments. Some people have been reacting on the internet like, oh, this is overkill. How long he gonna continue to take shots at Drake? This, that, and the third. Hey, it is what it is. If Drake would have been the victor, we know all type of antics he'd have been doing on tour. He'd have came out with a throne and a crown on. Like Drake would have did the most if he won that tour. Let's be real. If he won that battle, let's be realistic. So if Dot wanna do his victory lap, and you know what I mean, just rub it all in their face that I won and y'all can't do nothing. This is gonna be really interesting when we get to Toronto. Now, before I was excited about the Toronto shows, because he did back to back. Now I'm super excited about Toronto shows. Yeah, we gonna be posted for all the action that drops online. Hold on, let me see. We gotta find his tour dates because I need to know exactly what day. Oh, here we go. Grand National Tour, June 12th. I think it's June 12th and June 13th. Mark that on your calendars. June 12th and June 13th. Kendrick will be in Toronto, and we already know he dissing. He set the tone already. He's gonna be taking shots. So, what's gonna happen in June? We just gonna have to wait and see. Y'all get in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, man. The channel's growing. I appreciate all the love. Thank you for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button. Tell a brother so they can tell another and put them on to the other. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, so don't even bother. But hit subscribe. Channel's growing. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Bandana B. Until the next time, more content for the culture.